Hello everyone, my name is Ronald, I'm a student, I live in Moscow. My blog is dedicated to surviving in the city. I will show you only the devices that I have chosen for me and my family. I will share my observations and the conclusions. Let's get started. Today we'll talk about the first 8 items that my family has chosen. Let's start with a simple one – thermometer. An important factor for my family when choosing a thermometer was the possibility of contactless measurement of temperature. We often have guests, friends, neighbors, colleagues. Imagine how much time you might spend measuring temperature with an ordinary contact thermometer for several people. And let's not forget about the disinfection of the device. The best method for me for measuring in such situations is contactless, which means it should be an infrared thermometer. There are a lot of devices of such type on the market. They have minimum differences, but everyone can quickly determine the correct temperature. For myself, I chose the Be Well infrared thermometer. For proper records in patient's medical log, you still need to use contact thermometers. They are more accurate, although it's better to use anything but not the mercury ones. The familiar mercury thermometer is accurate, does not require batteries, but watch out for problems if you leave it in the wrong place or without a case. Yes, it's a glass and it breaks from awkward movement or pressure. And sadly, you may not even notice this, but mercury vapors will slowly kill you every day. For cleaning and mercury disposal, it's better to call specialists, which means spending time and money. Therefore, I advise to use digital thermometers, which are safe, accurate and easy to use. My family uses an Omron thermometer. It goes without saying that we disinfect it after each use. Its analogs are also widely spread on the market. Please write in comments if you had problems with thermometers or in general with temperature. How did you solve these problems? We'll find the best solutions together. The second important step in health monitoring is the measurement of blood pressure and heart rate. In the 21st century, there should be a tonometer in every home. Why? Because the transaction of work, leisure and many other aspects of social life to online format lead to a mobility reduction. As a sad result, the state of blood circulatory system deteriorates, even among young people. I chose the Omron cuff tonometer. Unlike other simplified models, which measure pressure on the finger or wrist, Omron places the membrane under the cuff in the elbow zone. It guarantees the measurement's accuracy. It can be powered by a wall outlet or batteries. Intuitive to use. To measure, you need to press one button. With the help of this device, you can control arterial hypertension, which is the main factor in the development of the risk of stroke. But in fact, it is not important what instrument you use, but whether you are taking measurements in a correct position. Usually, there are detailed visual manuals provided with all electronic devices. Measurement should be made in a sitting position, securing the cuff on the upper part of the left hand at the level of the heart. Relax. Put your hand on the table, legs straight. Do not cross, feet completely touching the floor. If you take a measurement while standing, the result will be completely different, and there will be no sense of doing it at all. In addition, there are recommendations for taking measurement on different hands. Thus, you will get a more accurate result. Please advise me in the comments on how to keep the blood pressure normal with a sedentary lifestyle. Now, I turn to the most critical part of my video, to saving lives. Yes, no less. In 2019, in the United States, 350,000 heart attacks were recorded. Due to the lack of timely assistance, more than 90% of persons died. I don't know if this device could have helped them, but the numbers are as follows. Annually, Philips' heart-start defibrillator saves more than 200,000 lives on the planet. At first, like many people, I thought that it can be used by specially trained people only. But I reveal a secret. It's easier to use than a microwave. Before buying it, be sure to consult a doctor, and before using it, read the instructions and follow instructions of voice assistant. To perform a shock, it's enough to arrange the electrodes to the chest in accordance with the diagram. The defibrillator will determine whether a shock is necessary, and the voice command tells you when to press the orange button to activate it. If you need additional help, voice prompting will be repeated with wording change. Philips Hard Start sells ready to use. Everything is already connected and installed. Also, the defibrillator regularly conducts self-tests, verifying its own readiness for work. This model lasts 4 years without battery replacement. Even if your family never needs this device, you still can help your neighbors in emergency situation. Do you agree with me that it's better to have this device at home? I would like to discuss this with you in comments. In addition to heart problems, there are plenty of other situations when you may need medical attention: wounds, burns, fractures. In other words, it's anything. For many people, a first aid kit is on shelves in a cupboard or in nightstands, where the family unsystematically brings and stacks different medicine. And at the right time, the right drug is useless, or even a poison, because it has already expired. For such situations, I purchased the first aid kit for the Doctor of Protective Structures of Civil Defense by the Appolo company. It comes with a backpack that has rich content. Now I'm going to demonstrate it to you. Professionals put everything you may need into this kit and indicated a single expiration date when you just need to order the same but new first aid kit. The drugs and medical products included in the kit are intended to be used for the first aid in emergency situations. This Russian kit will almost always help you out, but in addition, I recommend to get a Russian set of individual medical protection in case of radioactive, chemical or biological contamination of an area. Those who are interested in the composition of this Russian first aid kit and how to improve it, do not ask anything. I will tell you more about it anyway, but in other videos. If something helps me, then why shouldn't it help you? Please share your thoughts with me so I can make videos more interesting and, of course, useful. Take care of yourselves!